all these big ultimates where they can win during that, but Medusa herself is about the sustain, and you don't really care if you get doomed to Medusa. You're just going to stand on the front lines, hold your ground.
So that's why although I do favor Vici, it's not so much so that, like last game I felt it was really hard for VP.
The Doom, he takes so much damage, and Paparazzi, thanks to that mobility of being able to go for the tree dance, is able to kill the Doom. He couldn't even get the Devour on the Siege Wagon. They managed to stop him just in time.
More just like a general nuke.
Yeah.
Mind control.
Managed to get the Jingu stacks up to 4. It's a big hit, but GH is going to be able to provide a lot of disable, and they do have a lot of extra save as well. Mind control is going to be fine. It's going to be Paparazzi who tries to get the tree dance. He needs to be able to hide a little bit, but they just keep on finding him. Not going to let him jump into the trees here. Paparazzi overextends himself at the bottom lane.
Very surprised that he decided to go for that, considering he knows that both supports TP down there. And there's no easy way for them to get back up to Miracle.
Oh, look at this big
stack.
Ori comes over, gonna take most of it, but they can't actually kill Yang here, which looks like it's gonna be easy for them to do so. It's not a bad exchange for Liquid whatsoever.
Yeah, Matamba Man was coming over to clear the stack himself.
Starts to run up, but eventually will be found. Paparazzi's gonna join him here in the mid lane, but that does leave Fade alone here at the bottom. He's gonna be snared up by the net. Mind control will run him down eventually, unless Fade can do some mega juke.
Look at this though. This mid movement is often what Liquid likes to do. And I'd be really surprised if Liquid gave this up for free.
Miracle not even going for the 10-minute bounties, just starts heading towards that mid lane. The tower will survive ever so barely, but now Miracle's going to try and get sandwiched, but the Primal Split going down. They're just going to disable him, and all of Vici Gaming can run over. Liquid is on their way, but it's going to be a little bit late. Miracle still has his ultimate, though. If he wants to be able to pop it the last second, he does manage to get it off, but he's inside the Wukong's command, and he's just getting kited up. Meanwhile, they're going to throw the baton up in the air to make sure he can't save the troll, and now toss back down. He's going to be able to provide the Aphotic Shield to Matamba Man, but Kuroki's already taken so much damage. The Fisher actually blocks him in. Bru's a little bit scared, though. He's going to TP out and leave the kill up to the Monkey King, who's going to be able to catch the Viper.
This is a wipe.
Back the EARTHSHAKER as well. Vici Gaming, such cool movement out of all of that. Pressuring the mid and then sandwiching onto Miracle. Just beautiful stuff.
Know that this is happening. Yang doesn't have the ulti, but with the Deuce up in here in front,
and even though they don't have the Monkey King, it looks like Vici Gaming could defend, but they can't afford to lose so many of these heroes. The Static Storm does manage to go down. Curl does have the borrowed time. Miracle managed to get out of that silence, and now the Wukong's command goes down. Managed to get this stun out onto Miracle. He's finally going to pop that ultimate. Turning and going onto Yang. It looks like Yang is probably going to die here. Miracle's actually healed up so much. At about half
looking for it.
GH does manage to hit the Echo Slam there. Monkey King just dodges a lot of that damage by being able to turn into the tree, and will pop back now as his Viper sees him low. Is going to be able to get that kill. Matamba Man, oh, mind control. Tries to go off for the Doom. Not going to be able to get it off now, and now he's left in 1 versus 5 scenario. He throws out the Doom, yes, but surely you knew that wasn't going to result in a kill. All of Vici Gaming survive, and they wipe Liquid.
that was the buyback from Yang, but for Liquid to be in when they last picked Dusa against the Viper mid. As
Miracle split outside of vision to be able to catch Miracle here. He can get multiple disables and just slowly whittle them down, but Liquid do have enough time to be able to mass rotate in. Kuro's going to be here first, trying to get some sort of save, some sort of aphotic shield. They need to be able to buy a little bit of time for Miracle to pop off his ultimate. He pops it at the last second. He's able to go for Fade here, but Ori's already marched forward onto Matamba Man, gets him as well as GH, and eventually Miracle's going to run out of time here as he hopes to get many bashes onto Paparazzi, but couldn't even kill DY. Only Fade falls here for Vici Gaming. Triple kill for Ori. And potentially that Crimson Guard can help protect against Paparazzi. Will go for the scouting here. They see Kuro. Will go for the disables. They have the glimpse at the last second. They can throw down after the borrowed time. Bring Kuro back to his death. They're going to make sure to give the Jingu stacks to Paparazzi, so we can have the extra damage for this tower push.
No chance to survive there.
No.
For Kuro. They might even go for Roshan after this. I think
like I love how Vici Gaming go for these tower pushes, but simultaneously just move around the map so quickly. It's catching Liquid off guard, such as mind control here, much like Matamba Man last time. Tried to go for the split push, but such heavy rotations from Vici Gaming.
Can't you go Rosh right now with Shaman Wards?
Yeah.
If you blew Monkey King ult for this, I think this might be the play, but in fact, they're just going towards bottom. Look at the speed that they're setting.
Matamba Man. Oh, don't tell me. Oh, he got him. Fade successfully gets the Hex.
They are so quick.
Yes. Yes, they are. I mean, they just rotated, like, they just TP multiple heroes up to top lane, and they still have the TPs to go bottom as well.
Yeah, and that comes down to
Wow.
if you can't win this team fight now, you're going to have to wait another 10 minutes to win the team fight.
Team Liquid, do or die, must be able to win this engagement. They're going to go and find Fade first, but oh no, he gets bursted down so quickly. GH is already gone, so they trade support for support. Matumban is going to be buying some time here in the front line, forcing Vici Gaming back. Now, Roshan is still very low, so Liquid do still need to get inside that pit.
They're careful, though, because GH does have Echo. They don't want to let it get so low, though, to the wards.
Yeah, they need to be able to get a little bit of vision here to make sure they know. There's the Echo Slam onto 2. A great initiation. Now the follow-up Miracle. Pops the BKB with the Doom on the Medusa. They can actually take her down.
Oh, this is sick.
Does fall. Look at the Wukong's command, though. Paparazzi focusing on the objective, trying to finish up Roche on the disabled.
Who gets
he
it?
does manage to get the Aegis. Now, the question is whether or not he can get away with his second life, because the first life is already gone. But Ori with a buyback comes in, already stoned up 2. Look at that setup from him. GH trying to help out with the Fisher as well. Paparazzi will be able to follow this up with a nice stun. Doom, as well as the Troll, are dead. Now they're going to be able to catch and bring him back in with a glimpse. That's going to be the Abaddon down. Liquid will lose the second part of the fight.
And Ori, he's going to tell his team, march down mid right now. They lose multiple heroes. But the same can be said the other way around.
Find the initiation on the Abaddon, but
Oh,
they're going
nice
to turn. The
echo.
Echo Sam goes out. They haven't actually finished up Fade in the back line. Zenyatt's actually going to be able to get away because the Wukong command is gone out. Miracles popped his ultimate, is
Oh,
just
he's
fighting,
stunned
but he's
up.
just going to get controlled up too much. The Disruptor doing so much work, being able to get that kinetic field, keeping the Doom inside of the Wukong's command, and also making sure that Kuro doesn't get away. They have the Thunder Strike, keeping the vision on side of the Doom. That's where the Shadow Shaman is able to find that Shackles. Looks like not even Matumbaman's going to be able to get away, as Yang expertly controls his Storm Panda, find the +1. As you said, once you get broken in a fight, you're going to lose multiple heroes because you just cannot get away.
And they all in committed to try to pop him before he got his BKB off, but just kind of consistently stick with it.
Liquid very clearly want to take a fight here. No Primal Split, no Wukong's command either. They can get the pick off on DY. That'll make it a 4 versus 4 as well. They do have the Viper Strike onto this Brewmaster, who doesn't have a save, but into the back line. They've already been controlled up. This Troll is just going to fall like that. What a beautiful setup from Fade, being able to get the Shackles on that high ground. And now with the Troll gone, feeling comfortable, or maybe not. They actually don't chase down the Viper.
Opportunities. 3 minutes on their Aegis, plus a DD Dusa. He's going to walk
Oh, it's
uphill.
going to be Fisher block, and it's going to be his first life. The Primal Split's going to be used. Trying to find the disables. He's going to try and throw Kuro up into the air to be able to defend against this Aphotic Shield as best as possible. Paparazzi's such a beautiful Wukong's command, getting up the Jingu stacks. Miracle's trying to make his way out of all those stone statues, but unfortunately the Doom has been Serpent Warded. He's going to be left behind and does not have a buyback. Team Liquid, buyback on their EARTHSHAKER here. As soon as the Primal Split is down and there's no Wukong's command, it's possible that they can win an engagement here, defend this top lane, but it's going to be tough. Trying to burn away. They do have the Force Staff on Yang. Allows him to be able to disengage, and Vici Gaming are getting out pretty cleanly here. They do even manage to get the range racks thanks to the Serpent Wards.
And the buyback expended. They kill the Doom. It's easy to talk about Vici because they just keep going around the map nonstop, catching them while they try to split push. Whereas Liquid is just playing in survival mode right now.
And it's felt like they played that way for the first 10 minutes. Kinetic Field's going to go out. BKB immediately goes down. Primal Split is activated. Throws the Viper up in the air, and it's going to focus on Kuro until the borrowed time goes off. So now they move on to another target. Matumbaman is going to be controlled up with a nice glimpse from Miracle with his BKB wearing out. He is going to get gone on and finished off. He immediately is forced to buy back here. Once again, Vici Gaming have used all their big team fight spells, and with the threat of the buyback being used, they just back up once again, knowing that Liquid really do not have the ways to chase.
Doom's about to fall.
Look at Monkey King, he's daring himself. He's got the Doom about to wear on. He still has the cheese. The Echo Slam goes down to the back line, trying to control up these heroes, but there's no damage to be able to follow it up. Miracle is trying to go for Yang, but another great Force Staff, and now he's being controlled up with the BKB not being there. He's so easily disabled, but will be able to get some damage out until finally he does fall. All of Vici Gaming standing about half or 100% HP as they wipe out more and more Liquid members, leaving Matumbaman for last year. GH does manage to go in and finish off the Shadow Shaman, but Matumbaman is eventually going to fall here, and GH has no way out, so that is going to be it. Team Liquid will call it here. GG, Vici Gaming, 1-up on Liquid in this series.
This was an oppressive game one. Like, it didn't really feel like they were playing the same game. Yeah. Wherever Liquid tried to split push.
Ember, because Sniper is almost, exclusively ran in that mid lane.
Oh god, that's a That is quite a brood pick.
Liquid with that 10th.
Net worth remaining pretty even. A side lane sniper for Vici Gaming is doing pretty well for himself, as Fox saying.
Oh,
we
what
pretty
is
much
this?
only see him in.
What is this?
Some man trying to hide away in the trees needs to throw out another web, but a sleight of fist actually finish him off. Paparazzi outplays the mid lane and secures yet another first blood as he's done, you know, inevitable, where he just kind of takes the mid tower and then he starts getting an extra farm. Miracle in serious trouble here with a sticky napalm on him. Yang just going to run him down underneath his tier 1 tower. Mind Control's going to try and save him here, but doesn't have the Malphus, and that is going to be a trade-off that Yang will gladly take.
Yeah, he's going to miss some XP too on Miracle. And Liquid, yeah, at least for the early laning fake charges, a very unlikely kill to be had on a Miracle.
10-minute bounties are coming up here. DY's in an awkward spot. It's the Helmet Dominator. Centaur will be able to get the stun to ensure the kill. Paparazzi's now going to show up and try and even up the scoreboard here. See if he can kill Mind Control, but all these
He's got
releases are
hole!
coming in. The Black Hole onto 2. All this physical damage on the Ember Spirit. He's dropping low and fast. Does manage to get off a big sleight of fist. It's going to last a while before he jumps away to his Remnant. Mind Control will eventually tick out here. That Black Hole was good, but they didn't have the damage to be able to find anything there. The Ember Spirit in his phase boots build, that armor, allowed him to tank up again.
To rotate for this. This is still a healthy tower for them to defend.
They do not want to give up another tower. GH is not going to be able to get off the Sandstorm inside. DY immediately just blows out the Finger of Death. They want to burst down the Sand King before the rotations can come out from Team Liquid. But Team Liquid aren't actually defending this tower. They're going to go straight towards, well, they were going towards mid. Now they're going to smoke up.
Now this bottom tower.
Running into Yang, this is a big kill. They do manage to get damage on him before he can blink away. Now the Ice Path to hold him in place inside the Wukong's command. They're going to run out of cliff area here, but the Wukong's command should be enough to finish him off. DY gets a stun onto the Monkey King, but Mind Control has DY well in his hands. 7-12 now.
Nicely done. And they needed to slow down the Bat Rider's momentum. And Miracle's now going to be able to defend this bottom lane.
Mind Control almost has it here. Yang spots him for a moment. Blink for Blink is going to be able to catch up to Mind Control here. Gets the lasso. Now he's going to be taking a lot of damage from the Idol. And there's also the Centaur stun as well. Miracle's going to be able to get the Boundless Strike. DY tries to come in. Stuns up the Centaur. GH will follow up though. Has the Burrow Strike.
He's got a haster
too. The pick off, but it's going to be Yang who dies, and now potentially DY as well, as he tries to run up to the high ground. Gets the stun onto the Sand King, but 3 seconds for the Blink Dagger. Miracle's here as well. Gets the Jingu stacks. A double kill for the Monkey King as Liquid just start marching down the lanes. They're going to head towards mid, where this Battle Fury can do a lot to defend.
How DY just ran in there?
I mean, a better pickoff would lead to a guaranteed Roshan, but with the double damage now being taken away, nice. Jewel Scepter going to be able to get away before GH can Burrow Strike.
But still, they found the angle now.
They found the sniper. BKB is going to be activated here. They're trying to finish him up. The lasso goes down. That's where Matoma Man's going to take up the chase and try and finish off this damage dealer. He's running out of webs, or he's trying to juke him out right now. He'll stay on top of this sniper and finish him off. But at the same time, Mind Control gets a little bit low. Paparazzi wasn't quite able to finish anybody up on the side of Liquid. They're going to play around this shrine. They have the buyback coming out from the sniper, and it looks like he may have overextended. But here comes the epicenter. GH not finding the Burrow Strike, though. Needs to be able to get to the back line. Paparazzi and Ori playing away from Miracle, does have the Jingu stacks, need to be able to swing on somebody, has the lifesteal, but he's dropping a little bit low. Lion is bought back as well. Fade's trying to get away, but Kuro stays on top of him, giving up his life potentially to be able to ensure this kill, but Fade stays alive. They barely save him just in time. Team Liquid, they lose their captain, and they get out there, and they're so dependent on those 4 staffs that just being able to save one of them. Oh, what an opportunity here as they found the Ember Spirit with the Burrow Strike. Follow us, Ice Path. They have the Malphus as well, and Ember Spirit's not able to jump away in time. He does have buyback, but Liquid, they're certainly going to force it out of him.
And still a minute and a half on this Aegis from Miracle. Just a much cleaner team game from Liquid.
Miracle hopping through the trees here. He's got to be careful, though. He jumps too close to the Bat Rider. He's going to cut down the tree. That's an opportunity. Or he immediately pops the BKB and starts laying damage into Miracle as fast as possible. Can they finish him up in time, though? The Balance Strike with the lifesteal is able to give him a big boost of HP, and he will be able to back up. He's not losing that Aegis just yet.
Back.
Yeah.
And Now it's a 14K lead for Liquid. As
Pushing out
GH
together, trying to get a ward kill here. They are going to be able to get the Hex out. The Sand King is going to get blown up almost immediately, but the backline is also caught as Mind Control comes forward with the Shivas. Black Hole immediately used, but the force staff actually saving Ori. It's going to be a complete whiff. They are going to back up on the side of Team Liquid. They've only lost one here. Somebody recovered that gem, though. They want to make sure that Vici Gamer are not able to reclaim that. And sure enough, they aren't. That's also Vici Gaming using a buyback there. But Matamba Man sees the opportunity to use his Blink Orchid as well as his extra bit, but the blackout of the Sprout making sure that Liquid can't really pursue. They want to be able to get some keep his distance from this Monkey King and Broodmother when possible. GH is able to pop the Sandstorm in time because of the loss of the gem. They couldn't find the initiation, and now with Matamba Man on the front lines, I don't think Vici Gaming want to be able to take this. GH blinks forward pretty fearlessly. They are going to be able to get the lasso. Broodmother being focused down right now. They need to be able to get the Hex follow up, Impale as well. They need to be able to burst him, and they'll do so with a Finger of Death. But now the Wukong's command is out. That's where the Hurricane Pike from Ori comes activated. Is able to get out of that Wukong's command. And there's no further chase. They're just going to be able to take Kuro out of the equation pretty quickly. A nice two-man pickoff to the favor of Vici Gaming, maybe more. Mind Control with the Spirit Vessel on him is unable to blink away right now. And Fade just keeping tabs on him. He starts approaching, pops the Crimson Guard preemptively. Here's they jump in. GH is able to find Fade initially. Has the Sandstorm. Aeon is going to be able to protect him against any reprisal from Vici Gaming. That's going to be the tier 3 down, but Matamba Man's going to pop his ultimate just for the extra damage here on the melee barracks. And Vici Gaming, they respond with a glyph. Now trying to control up Matamba Man as best as possible. Just disable him as many times.
Yeah, they're trying to buy time right now.
Bat Rider only needs 20 seconds.
And they might have done it here as...
Yeah, looking like it with that nice chain setup.
The Epicenter.
Now the Finger of Death coming up, the Epicenter on the side. They almost finish up these heroes. Now they do manage to take out the Broodmother. That is only going to be the first line. Meanwhile, Fade does die in the back lines. He does have a buyback. Matamba Man needs to be able to retreat out of here. 5 more seconds till the Bat Rider is here.
They didn't lose Rax.
They did not have found certainly 1, maybe 2 pickoffs, maybe even an entire fight. They still have a chance, though. They're going to run to this back line. Kuro, he's going to be caught up first, but the BKB, he goes straight for the Enigma. The Epicenter comes out from GH. A fast response from him and Miracle. A nice hit.
They need to blow up Mind Control.
Mind Control's almost dead. They need to finish him off now, and they do so. He does have a buyback, though, if he wants to be able to blow it. GH with a Eul Scepter onto himself, immediately gets hexed up by DY. Vici Gaming, they win a full team fight here.
Paparazzi did have to use his buyback, though.
That is rough.
As
Fade.
Fade.
Oh, hey, he's
knows.
gonna spot him. Tried to cut down the trees, didn't actually get him in time. Miracle.
Oh, he barely missed on the tree and summon. If Miracle dies there at that point, that's when it becomes full-on disaster. But with the buyback on Paparazzi, not the worst position for Liquid to be in, but they know the ward is up here. DY, they catch
Miracle.
him.
What were you doing here? You surely had to have known about that ward that was placed by the Furion. He does manage to get off his BKB, turns around, Boundless Shrine, tries to go for the TP wipe, but gets up with the lasso.
Oh, no.
Vici Gaming, let's roll up that win probability because they are certainly turning this game around as you could see it beginning to dip down.
And you've got Yang, he does have the initiation. He's pinging like crazy. He sees GH thinking maybe this is free, and indeed
They've already
it
blown his Aeon Disc, so if they can actually get on top of him, there's no way GH could survive. They're laying out the damage. Look at that big burst from Paparazzi. He's already dead. Immediately, the buyback goes out. Matamba Man, he couldn't find a jump because the Aeon Disc, which was freshly picked up on the Lion, saves him from the Broodmother. And the 80% win probability for Liquid. Liquid are going to come outside the pit, though. Vici Gaming, we're looking to be able to get inside that Roshan pit with GH finding the initiation. But
that's too much damage.
With the Sleight of Fist as well. This is looking like too much damage for Miracles. He's going to be taking up with the Black Hole on the right-hand side, though. Finishing up the Lion. But Sniper does have the buyback, though. He's going to blow it here. Paparazzi keeping his distance, though. Laying out more and more damage. Matamba with the lifesteal, as well as the Black Hole locking down Yang. He's dead as well. More and more buybacks. The Nullifier coming out. But Paparazzi had a remnant, but Mind Control knew where he went to. He's going to stay on top of the Simmer Spirit. Now
he doesn't have buyback.
Boundless Strike as well. He will fall, and he has no buyback. 2 minutes on the clock for him.
And they were looking for that one fight for the last 15 minutes or so, and like
Vici Gaming to make this 3-man smoke work for them somehow, but GH has already found the initiation instead of the other way around. They do have the Force Staffs to defend, but at this point, Liquid,
they're just going for the throne.
As long as they just don't dive the fountain, they just go for the throne. Vici Gaming, they've got to find a way to be able to lure Liquid in here. Glyph is going to go down, 15 seconds for the Lion. Yang, Wukong's command goes out. And look at that AoE.
And they got to do something now. Their
Tier
base
4
will fall
dropping
quick.
fast. GH just
The
gonna go for
epicenter?
the epicenter, make the initiation while the rest of his team goes for the throne.
He's just buying time.
Goes out as the throne's gonna fall here, and that's it. Team Liquid will take game 2. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to a game 3.
We finally get that game 3 that we were looking for. The best part about a best of 3, you lose the
Lions of 5, so you're not expecting a blink there. Magnus is
Hello.
not a good teamfight starter, and there we go.
When's the last time you've seen that, boys?
Now they've got a vision hero on Liquid.
can't kill him from this too. So he's gonna get his like level 4 off the bat. The same thing is gonna happen to Mind Control, but he's still only level 1.
Great Fisher block there from GH. Impale to follow it up. They are turning on a GH, but not going to be able to finish him off unless they want to dive this tower. They are going to do so, but the healing salve goes up from GH.
Oh no, Paparazzi!
Paparazzi's going to die instead. You needed Mind Control to have a good game. If Liquid wanted to win this, well, he gets the first blood. Uh-oh, that's going to be troublesome. Miracles, that's a double damage. Kunkka with Fate showing up with the skewer back as well. Ori ready to go with the big swing. Miracles slowed down. He's just walking straight into the tower, knowing that he can't escape. He didn't want to give the full hero bounty straight to Ori, but it happens anyway.
Yeah, and Fade making that level 1
Coming into mid lane, the smoke appears, and DY shows himself. Now, the Medusa's relatively tanky, but it looks like this is going to be so much damage unless GH can save him here. There is the X, but no, the TP gets canceled. Now, Miracle has no help in the mid lane and will end up dying.
Did Fade
great
skewer?
play. Fade definitely skewered to stop that TP.
Oh
Fade
my.
does it again, and now Paparazzi being gone under the bottom lane is going to be able to try and juke this out, but the board stay on top of him. He can't get away. Liquid pick up a counter kill here, 3-2. DY should be able to get back to the shrine.
win without their Viper.
Well, they certainly didn't prove the Viper one in game 1. Miracle gonna be caught on, looks like 5-6 times, but this time around, Liquid does have a response, and that response is gonna be Matumba Man. They do manage to get the Fisher onto Ori. Matumba Man will run down the captain. Miracle's still in trouble though, but they're controlling up Yang long enough that Miracle will be able to get some vengeance. They just kept pressuring him, kept taking it to him, and this time, Vici Gaming overstepped themselves.
Dusa's always going to be much.
Ori is looking for that extra bit of pickoff as they take Roshan here. They're going to be able to catch Kuro as well. X marks the spot, throws out the ice path. Matumba Man's going to be able to stay around here though, and DY may be the one gone on here. So Matumba Man's getting
They've got
RP on it too though. Primal Road goes out, trying to control the PA, but the damage is already done. They've lost their core in Matumba Man.
They got Mind Control
now
too.
It's going to be Chiguro dead. Beast Pass is going to follow as well. This is the fast pace that Vici Gaming can take to you. You get out of position once, and they can get pickoff after pickoff thanks to this Kunkka. They go from Roshan.
They're going to go high ground?
Bill.
They also, the weirdest part was that engagement in mid where they ran into the point blank RP. Fade just
Yeah.
like kind of walked himself in as he's
And
going
now
to get the RP
Get a
off.
beautiful RP onto the Medusa, but the Fisher's going to be able to stall up. They chain stun him with the boat as well. Now he's out of mana. No Stone Gaze available. No saving grace for Team Liquid. They're going to catch him at Matumba Man as well. Pull him back in with the X Finger of Death. Zap. Team Liquid now going to be forced to buy back on a Medusa. We said he was just beginning to get ahead, and now he is brutally behind. Yeah, that is a perfect opportunity to try and surprise Liquid by smoking inside of the base, and Liquid, they're going to smoke themselves. All of a sudden, Kuro realizes, what the hell? My smokes pop. They're right here. Kuro is going to be gone on almost immediately. The boat's going to be able to finish him off. Oh, not quite enough damage. Tries to get away, but the dagger will be able to finish him now. Paparazzi lost a lot of his damage here. The double damage is still kicking him in, so he hits okay, and he's going to try and finish
he's just
off
going in anyways.
The Primal Roar, not going to happen. He just ends up going
That's
down
a big RP.
No slam though, locking down 3. Now with a showcase follow-up, Team Liquid, what a big turnaround by them, all off the back of GH. Yang is going to sprout, try and go for the teleport out, while Paparazzi's still okay to be able to fight. Yang is stopped, his teleport's not available, but they're going to try and go for Mind Control here, but they're being kited non-stop. And Matumba Man's now back in. GH with a beautiful Fisher into the Enchant Totem. They stay on top of Paparazzi. Matumba Man wants to be able to get
Give
this
him a
kill.
blink target.
Paparazzi's been so far away, but he does have the blink target to get out. And Liquid do not have the catch as GH is just a bit too far away.
I meant to say Big Echo is, I mean, that's a game saver right there. Because
Yeah. At any time.
they're doing this right in front of the base, so if they win this fight,
Go for it again. Go for the throat. Do manage to get the RP, but it's only Elder Jakiro. That's not what they wanted.
Oh, the Echo whips.
Oh no! GH is going to be bursting out. The smoke comes in, or he just needs a couple more swings. He's going to pop the BKB to ensure it. Meanwhile, Paparazzi's in the middle of this, but he's already had all of his damage drained away by Matumba Man. DY, he's going to try and give him the blink target to the right-hand side here, glowing out the X. Paparazzi gets a little bit farther away, but the Fisher is going to be able to slow him down even further. Another blink is up, gets a little bit farther away, but they just keep on chasing. Beautiful Sprout. Yang, what a swing with the tree. To do Roshan, Team Liquid are smoked up. DY positions himself to be able to break that smoke and try and get some sort of disable. GH throws out the Fisher. Fade sitting on the side here. Look for that RP as he's going to be able to jump in.
What an
It's
RP!
a 3. GH goes in with the Echo Slam, but it's the RP that may secure this fight. Zabo comes in, but Tumbleman pops his BKB. Now the Stone Gate is going down as well. Even with such a good RP, it seems like Paparazzi's falling here with the Scotty on top of him. He's trying to get the kill on Tumbleman as much as possible. They get the Roshan, they get the Aegis, they kill Yang as well. Team Liquid, they win the fight. Now they look for more. Ori shows himself. Team Liquid gonna try and pursue a little bit.
Who does jump in but gets roared instantly.
They're gonna head back into the game here as Yang tries to go for the teleport out, but a Fisher stops him. 11K, now cut down to 7.
Dire's top shrine.
And it's this next item that's going to change things a lot for Liquid. Is the MKB.
Yeah. I
From
mean, even just the
Miracle.
levels, right? Level 20 Medusa, that's a massive pickup.
Has fallen.
For Vici, things are getting a little bit worrisome. Not the kind of position that they wanted to get into.
Yeah. Stone Gaze duration. If they actually get out the Stone Gaze,
Oh,
Vici
DY so dead.
Right into a DY is going to be clipped ever so barely by Matumbaman. Thought he could go for the DP out, but GH is always there with the Fisher.
And this is how you chip lead. You don't want to go super late against this Dusa. I mean, they forced her into a buyback position as Miracle's going to hold the high ground with the
sitting
cheese.
on the high ground with that extra cheese. That's going to be tough to fight into. They immediately hex him up. BKB activated. With the Fisher down, the bow coming out as well. They're actually doing a lot of damage. Now the RP goes down as well, but it's still not dead, and they drained away so much damage away from Paparazzi. He realizes he's hitting like a kitten. He can't take this anymore, so he's going to try and run away, but all of Liquid just stick to him like glue. Paparazzi tries to blink straight away. Liquid, the Fisher, no! They need to go chase him down, and GH knocks him down. Hits him with an enchant totem, takes out the Lion as well. No buyback available for the PA or for the Lion. A 5 versus 3, Team Liquid head straight down mid. Look for their very first lane of barracks.
They almost had him, but the cheese pop at the last second completely turns that around, and the Fissure just made it
Look at that,
impossible.
they're going straight
for
for
it.
the tier 4s. They say if you don't have buyback, you can't stop us. And the Kunkka doesn't have the damage to be able to put up here, Team Liquid. They've managed to hold for so long. The boat's going to come out onto Kuro here. They're going to try and deal with some of these supports really quickly. Or he gets a good swing out. That's going to be enough to kill Kuro, but he can't give too much damage to Matumbaman.
The throne is all that matters here.
As well. The throne is getting low. Good skewer back from Fade, but still Miracle's laning into that throne. A great torrent, but Matumbaman dropped a little bit low. They're going to focus on GH now. They should be able to take him out, but still the throne, a quarter HP. Matumbaman pops his BKB, and Miracle's just trying to focus down. The Primal Roll goes down as well. It bounces back into the Beastmaster, but still the throne is only at 400 HP. Torrent goes down, the Medusa's so low, they're trying to get it. Mind control swinging, it's dead! Team Liquid will take game 3! They take down major winners Vici Gaming and move on in the lower bracket.
I mean, it's saying on my screen that Vici's still ahead in gold, and they lost this game.
Unbelievable comeback from Team Liquid. Blitz, we talked about the narrative. The narrative of this series. Team Liquid are former TI champs, yes. But the results this DPC system does not say they're a top tier team here in the lower bracket by being able to move on and take down major winners in Vici Gaming. Team Liquid show that they've got something going here.
Yeah, it's one series at a time. I mean, even throughout this tournament, this is probably the best that we've seen them. They've looked largely mediocre leading up to this. I saw a lot of criticism towards their drafts. Can they win without their Brood? Can they be a little bit more unconventional?